Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Sunday service. Good look into the feminine's energy and the masculine's energy. You can decide which energy you feel you're in. Okay. We're going to start with Archangel Power Tarot. A bit earlier than what I wanted, but the family, the girls, my daughters, are currently heading towards the supermarket from different directions. So one's heading from here to the supermarket, the other one's heading from their home to the supermarket. They meet in the middle, I imagine. And they're getting Sunday dinner. So they will be back. They're also getting me lunch. Well, my youngest is getting me lunch because I'm hungry. And I think she knew, because she's like, would you like a meal deal? And it's like, yes, please. She can choose what my meal deal is. Anyway, let's have a look at these cards. So I'm going to be preoccupied later. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to get on to do a live. So maybe this evening. But it's gone 1 o'clock. I don't know what time roughly. Probably about 1:20, something like that. And I've got an itchy nose. We're doing our Sunday service. My hair's a little bit wispy, isn't it? Okay. Okay, that's a bit interesting. Let me just have a look. I'm not going to decide what side is what. We'll have a look at the cards. So the first side is the Seven of Ariel. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavour. So this is one side. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavour. Right, let's read this card and see who this is talking to. I deserve to be with somebody as fly as me. Somebody this fly. Your seeds are well planted. However, some plans do take time to develop. Now is not the moment to stop, as success is very probable. You may not see it clearly, but slow and steady progress is being made. Have patience, it's almost time. This is a good opportunity to pause and review how far you've come. Are things moving along as you'd planned? If not, what changes might you make in the future? If you're at the end of a project, don't linger too long finishing it up. The next success awaits your attention. Okay, interesting. I felt the energy of me saying that later on I'll be preoccupied. So, this part. If you're at the end of a project, don't linger too long finishing it up. The next success awaits your attention. Okay. We'll stay with this energy. Let's have a look at the enchanted map and see whereabouts you are on the enchanted map. It's nice and sunny outside, very nice and sunny. I saw a double rainbow yesterday, meaning it wasn't sunny for a while, not that long though. But the light's a bit funny in here today, isn't it? Let's see, can we change it a bit? I think it just wants to be like that. Let's have a look at the enchanted map. This card here. Coming apart in reverse. So this card said here, your seeds are well planted, however some parts coming apart. Some plans do take time to develop. Now is not the moment to stop, as success is very probable. You might not see it clearly, but slow and steady progress is being made. Have patience, it's almost time. So they're coming apart in reverse. Let's see what this card means. Card number 46. Okay, Benny, you're going to be fed soon. How exciting. A situation is unravelling, and your best plans are leading you into a tricky maze. Your challenge is to separate out the elements of this puzzle to get a better perspective on what happened. You may have lingered too long in a place where you didn't belong anymore, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain a sense of humour. Don't fret. You will learn something valuable that you'll need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. Breathe and know that you are loved. That's interesting. A few pointers. This part, you may have lingered too long. It said don't linger too long. If you're at the end of a project, don't linger too long, finishing it up. Okay. You may have lingered too long in a place where you didn't belong anymore, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain a sense of humour. Don't fret. Now this part here, you will learn something valuable that you'll need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. Breathe. And know that you are loved. Okay. Are you liking the sound of that? I'm not really liking the sound of being well equipped for a dangerous situation that could be on the horizon, but you're being prepared for it. Let's go to the Greek mythology cards, because I personally feel the masculine energy here. So let's go to the Greek mythology cards. Hygeia, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's good health. So it takes through the word hygiene, but Hygeia, good health. I don't understand why that bag over there would be rustling. I haven't been over there. It's a black bag. I think my daughter's been collecting her rubbish. Well, I don't think, I know she has, because I saw her walk past with it. But the bag's just decided to kind of shift a little bit. Okay. Hygeia, good health. Out with the trash. Well, you've actually got to take it out. It's no point collecting the trash up and then leaving it in the corner of a room. You're going to notice soon that it's there. Good health. Hygeia was a daughter of, how do I pronounce this name? Asclepius, a famed physician who could heal any condition. However, it is not enough to rely on medicine to correct that which ails the body, and the ancient gods called on her for good health as a way of life, not just for healing when things go wrong. General fitness was important too. Hygeia would assist in the prevention of sickness through cleanliness and good health. A hymn to Hygeia pointed out that delights such as children, wealth and love could only be enjoyed with her blessing. The serpent was a symbol of healing and health, and images of Hygeia often showed her holding a large snake, which she fed from a bowl, demonstrating her caring nature. Hygeia seeks to encourage a healthy way of life, which will support our ambitions, activities, and peace of mind. So maybe think about detoxing, exercise, or meditation to help your body manage the stresses of today's fast-paced life. Do not fret. Let's get you an angel prayer. It's a bit dark in here today. It's like the lighting's not fantastic. I can still see, but it's a bit like the cloud that came over yesterday. It was like rose-coloured, pink-coloured clouds, but then there was this downpour, which then created a double rainbow. Okay, live your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. Jump for my love, jump in and feel my touch. Jump if you wanna taste my kisses in the night then. Jump for my love. Your guardian angel is encouraging you to follow your heart at this time. Do what makes your heart sing. Do what makes you smile. Do what makes you dance and rejoice. Living your joy is so important. It is truly your only purpose here. If you're wondering what you're supposed to do with your life, this card is showing you that you are to choose the pathway that is filled with joy and happiness. That's all. It is the key to inner peace. The expanded interpretation. If you find yourself sad and drained at the moment, take some time to do what makes you feel alive. Whether it be a hobby or simply spending time with a loved one, you are being encouraged to do it now. Anything that makes you feel blessed, filled with energy and alive is your joy, and today is the day to live your joy. When you do this, you will draw positive and loving experiences into your life that will wash away the darkness. Okay. Let's finish this portion of the reading, this portion of the emotional connection. Very masculine, that's what I feel, but we shall. What's that floating in my coffee? Oh, I don't think it was anything. Interesting. I think he looks a bit hungover, but let's finish with a postcard from Spirit for this side of the reading. With love. Dearest Jew, we bet you must be exhausted some days, given as much as you do. Sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to centre, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. Okay, let's move over to the other side, which I feel is the feminine's energy. I can leave them cards there, it's not an issue. Love is in the air, that's what's coming through. Everywhere I look around, and I don't know if I'm being foolish. Love is in the air, look, peace is in the air. Okay, so it's the Death card, peace. Archangel Azrael, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Now, if I felt that was the masculine's energy, I would automatically say that this was the feminine's energy, but I'm not to put, it's an emotional situation. Okay. 13. So major arcana, going through this transition here, the death energy, doesn't mean you're going to die, it just means you're dying to the old way of living. The Peace card heralds a time of great transformation for you. It is a period of leaving behind the situations or experiences that no longer serve you. You've outgrown this phase of your life and are ready to move forward. The time has come for new adventures that will enrich your purpose and allow you to evolve like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. Page number 44. Often this card is drawn, the time of change. Often when this card is drawn, the time of change was expected. It may come with a sense of great relief or perhaps feelings of sadness. Archangel Azrael opens his arms to you with love and compassion and will help you during this period of transition. Take time to experience any emotions you have with grace and self-love. The additional meanings of this card: embrace the new dawn, release the past, let go and let God. I feel I'm going to sneeze. That's a blessing coming our way. Archangel Azrael is a wonderful and extremely elegant angel who helps those who are experiencing a loss. When you call upon Azrael, it is as though two big loving arms from heaven have wrapped around you, providing comfort and support. Solicit Archangel Azrael's aid when you need to let go of a situation or a part of your life that no longer serves you. Wow. Let's have a look and see where we are on the enchanted map. I was going to say where we are on the journey of love, but where we are on the enchanted map. I'm singing Liz Madonna in my mind. Time goes by so slowly. Hung up. Time goes by so slowly. Coming to life. Transformation. I said about you're not dying. You're just dying to the old way of living, being. You're coming to life. There's the energy. And then we're going to America. Are we? Okay. Sounds good. Come to life. And then we're going. Coming to America. Where did he go? He wanted a queen, so he went to Queens to find his queen. Card number 29. Where's the book, please? We know that it's probably right in front of me. Oh, there it is. Right in front of me. See? I told you. that little cup, isn't it? Chip from Beauty and the Beast. I'm sure that's his little phrase. 29. Coming to life. Something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. Time goes by so slowly. Don't you just love how it all comes in? Every little thing that you say or do, or that I say or do, I'm hung up. I'm hung up on you. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show shine. Like a tongue twister going on, okay. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. That's a beautiful message. Okay. I have the... Oh, I don't. That's interesting. I thought I picked up the Divine Feminine cards. Like I really did. Okay, well I haven't. So let's go to the Greek mythology cards because I can hear movement, which means the guys are home. The girls and the guys are home. Okay, let's just go to the Greek mythology cards and let's pull a card for... Sounds very masculine again, doesn't it? But like I said, look how it looks like she's trying to get him to speak. And here. Let's get a card. How do I say his name? Laertes. Faithfulness. This card describes an honourable and kindly man who was faithful to his wife even after her death. Laertes' son Odysseus went to war, leaving his young wife and baby with his father and mother. After some years, the mother died of a broken heart at the loss of her son, and Laertes withdrew to the isolation of his farm. He was a gentle and sensitive man who missed his beloved son and wife terribly. To manage his grief and misery, he laboured all day until exhausted, and in the evening was served by an old female servant whom he did not abuse. This was unusual in ancient Greece, where women were routinely used for a man's pleasure. But we are told that Laertes feared his deceased wife's disapproval. This card honours the unusual faithfulness of Laertes to his wife and daughter-in-law in a world where such loyalty was uncommon. If you are seeking reassurance regarding the faithfulness of someone, this card may be a good sign. I feel the energy here of, well, for both, the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, they will truly be faithful to each other. Let's go to an angel prayer. Whereabouts are the cards, please? Oh, they're right there. Jeez. spiritual gifts, Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. And this will take place, this will occur during your transition. So, spiritual gifts. Let it shine. Your spiritual gifts and talents are starting to come into alignment at this time. Whether you realise it or not, you have this special ability to inspire others through your own personal achievements, goals, and lessons. Ask yourself how you can pass on any of your lessons. Ask yourself how you can pass on any of your lessons to others in a gentle and supportive way. Also be aware, as your psychic and intuitive abilities are strengthening, the angels are preparing your energy to help you share. The expanded interpretation. Whether you are a natural intuitive, psychic, dancer, writer, yoga teacher, or whatever, you have the natural ability to connect with spirit because you are spirit. You were also born with talents and gifts. You may not see them, but that doesn't mean they aren't there. Pay attention over the next few weeks to anyone asking you to show them something or help them with problems that you've already overcome in your life. You have spiritual gifts coming into alignment, and Archangel Azrael wants to help you channel them. Go for it. Archangel Azrael. Raziel's name means secrets of God, and he is the angel who is most like a yoga guru. He has mastered all the secrets of spiritual growth and the universal laws. If you're interested in using the law of attraction to develop as a clairvoyant, Raziel is the angel who can be of most support to you. Call on him to guide your spiritual journey, and he will help you align your mind, body and soul as one. That's really interesting, because I was speaking to a lady that I work with yesterday, and I was telling her about how I'm actually more of a spiritual life coach, and that I can do tarot readings. And she went to me, oh, I have tarot cards. She says, but I don't know how to use them. I said, let's have a session. Let me show you how you can use these cards to do your own readings and bring yourself into alignment, and for you to understand whether or not an energy is actually yours that you're feeling, or whether it's part of the collective energy, somebody else's, or a group of people's. So Archangel Azrael, we've already read that. Secrets of God. Okay. Right, let's go to a postcard from Spirit. And then I feel we'll look at the bottoms of the deck. Yeah, I feel more comfortable holding them that way. I suppose it depends on how big your hands are, because to shake them that way is kind of to shake them. Oh, to shuffle them that way, we can take that card though, is, I suppose, easier on the fingers rather than stretching them like this. Or like that. Lucy, yeah, I know. You are magical. Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it. And be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, You can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. Always and forever. Okay. Hi, Moon Cookie. Top of the morning to you all. Top of the day. Top of the day. Top of the morning to you all. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday to the channel of love. Cheers, Lucy. Cheers, Moon Cookie, darling. I'm going to go and get a rooming message and I'll be finishing my Sunday service. Half an hour, that's all we've been on for. We're nearly 31 minutes. That were quick. Going to the supermarket, doing the shopping and getting back. I'm going to go and get a roomie card and I'll be back. Okay, Rumi. Let's see what Rumi wants to say about this message. Oh, it's a bit chilly. I'm going to go out in the sunshine. The kittens are out there. I can't see any people out there or any of my children out there yet. But unless I was hearing things downstairs. Stranger things have happened. Okay. Let's finish with a Rumi message for this portion, because I may be back on later on this evening. But I definitely wanted to get a reading out on this Sunday. Do my bit, my Sunday service. Let's take this card. Sacred Soul Sister. Hey, Soul Sister. I don't want to miss a single thing you do tonight. 37. When you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you, and when you are beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. When you are conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. When you are conscious, you are depressed like fall. When you are beyond consciousness, the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. Rumi. Now, it was only last week or week before that I made mention of that comment. I said in one of the Rumi messages, it says, look for instability until you become stable. I love you. I am your other self. I am with you always, your partner on this soul journey. I am the you that you do not see. I am the you that speaks through intuition and instinct. I whisper and sing and shout my crazed truth-telling to you through your dreams, through your body. I am the you that is wise, that trusts in life, that knows. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am the you that knows how to be happy and free. There is a valid point of view that we travel this path of our life journey alone. Our deepest descents into the psyche happen alone. We meet death alone and come into the world alone. And yet there is a vaster perspective that we are never alone, that it would be impossible to really be alone. We are connected to all of life, and there is no such thing as being alone in reality, only in limited and temporary perception. As if such community were not enough, there is a partner, an ally, who journeys with you from birth to death and beyond, again and again. You have a sacred sister, a sister of your soul. She weaves the stories of truth through dreams and insights that come upon you as if from nowhere. Perhaps they drop into your mind or seem to erupt from within you. But that is her talking to you, demanding or reassuring, depending on what the occasion best calls for at that moment. Her truths may seem overly dramatic, so you may discount them as workings of an overactive imagination, or perhaps her truth tales are so subtle you dismiss them as meaningless, fleeting fancy. The wise ones know, however, that the truths of the sacred soul sister are powerful, relevant, and worthy of time and attention. Oh, it took me my soul sisters downstairs, my two daughters. I know I'm their mother, but I do really view them just as my sisters. That's the kind of connection we have. Oh, it's beautiful. I love Sundays when we all get together. I get to spend it with my soul sisters. The wise ones know, however, that the truth of the sacred soul sister are powerful, relevant, and worthy of time and attention. They know her oftentimes strange and startling offerings hold the keys to unlock entire worlds, to open up new realities, and to transform the nature of our existence from the deepest and most esoteric spiritual levels to the most palpable, practical, daily realities of our living bodies in the physical world. Your sacred soul sister is your partner in consciousness. Make no mistake, she is you. She is just a part of you so great you cannot always see her from your conscious mind. It is sort of like the eye of the dog trying to see its whole self, which is a bit tricky, for as it moves to see its rear, so the rear is moved along too. So rather than through direct perception, the sacred soul sister is met through reflection. She can be received in those moments of rest where great ideas are born. She is a genius, you see, vastly creative and inspired. Her worlds are those we access in sleep and meditation, or absorbing engagement in activity, where the mind can relax and drop into realities far more vast than those of daily life and be replenished. To tap into her wisdom, to distill a teaching from the fragmented memory of a dream or a subtle feeling experienced in meditation, requires that you walk with her gait and not the fast-paced, forward-moving canter of your conscious and intellectual mind. Her gait is meandering and apparently unstudied, yet she is in deep concentration to feel the truth of movement, to allow for what is emerging to express itself through her, and she is listening rather than demanding to know, to force, to speak, and to direct. To receive her genius and benefit most fully from it requires a willingness to surrender logic and open up to inspiration, to become empty, to let the mind soften and become receptive, open, and permeable. She delivers questions that lead to answers, but not according to demands issued by an insecure and fearful mind. She offers what is genuinely needed and answers the deepest questions of the heart. She is trustworthy, this sister. She cannot betray truth. Therefore, she can be relied upon as a faithful way shower for the heart. And that just took me into the story about it being a good sign that your partner will be faithful. Clarification and confirmation again. What does... Oh, hold on. I've skipped a bit here. Yes, skipped quite a bit. She is trustworthy, this sister. She cannot betray truth, therefore she can be relied upon as a faithful way shower for the heart. So to commune with her, wise as that impulse is, requires that you learn the ways of her world and the strange symbolic language she speaks. She will never tell you what you already know. Why be so inefficient? No, she prefers to educate, elucidate, intrigue, and beguile you, and beguile as you are drawn into far more beautiful, powerful, and helpful truths. So in her world and in her language, you must suspend your need to immediately understand. Let yourself absorb the imagery, the feelings. Where's the imagery? I'm not sure if they're talking about this card, but I felt drawn to hold this card up. So let yourself absorb the imagery, the feelings, and the possibilities to dwell, ponder, and be permeated by the wisdom. The appearance of a horse may signify your own spiritual being, and the appearance of you may signify a false sense of identity, and not the real you at all. You may see desert landscapes and moonlit nights in your dreams. When so much inner growth is happening, you will soon bloom like the springtime. You may dream of charging up hills with great energy, when in your physical world you can barely muster enough strength to get out of bed in the morning. What does this all mean? This apparent contrary world upside down, nothing is as it seems, symbolism. The meaning is the communication, and the communication is received in response, in reflection, in quietness and rest. And you must trust her and trust yourself. When something needs to be known, so it shall be. This is necessary, so much less than what we expect. Your lack of knowing is not ignorance. Your unknowingness is your bowing to life with trust. She has come to you through this oracle to remind you that everything is all right, and she has your back, no matter what appearances may seem to be to your more limited dog's eye consciousness in the light of day. She is guiding you with her wider knowledge through circumstances and situations that are ultimately going to free you into a greater love than you have ever known. No matter whether you feel like a rat in a maze or a bewildered drunk stumbling through labyrinth back alleyways trying to find your way home again. Interesting. One of the cards said about being in a tricky maze, and I made mention of, I thought he looked like he was hungover. Show us your eyes. Show us your eyes. No matter how out of control life may seem, she's letting you know all is proceeding just as it should, and that her will shall manifest. Why does it keep going so dark in here? If I pull this up, look, it brings back like colour to my face. Take it away, I look quite grey, don't I? Sick. Should I hold that up? I'll hold that up. Her will is your wholeness. Her will is your wholeness, your completion. Her will must manifest and shall, because her will is nature. It is growth, it is God, she is God. Comes in with this morning's message. Stay aware, allow nature to take its course. So her will is your wholeness, your complexion. Her will must manifest and shall, because her will is nature. It is growth, it is God, she is God. She is God in you now. Remember that, and you'll realise, if you don't mind the ending being told before the last chapter, that everything's going to be okay. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Spotty Pony. Happy 88 Sunday family, 88 Sunday family. Taken to, what does that say? Gargamel and the Smurfs being nice to him. Oh my goodness, I've got like a Smurf in here. Well, Emily took it. So I had myself a Happy Meal, and you get a little Smurf with it, and her name's Blossom. Emily, what did you do with the Smurf? Let's see if I can find the Smurf. Where did you oh, here you are. Oh, that's so cute, because that kind of takes me to the bear that was coming out of the cave, even though it's not there. But it was like this. Her name's Blossom. So I've got my Happy Meal. Let's put them back. Jeez. Don't want to keep getting told off. Let's carry on. This oracle comes with particular guidance also. You know something. Deep in your bones, without knowing how or why, or without particular reason, you just know. It doesn't make sense, but you know. It may be joy that you know. It may be that you know to avoid a certain situation. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully, despite appearances to the contrary, and at a particular moment. It may be that you are meant to take a certain path. You just know. It's that card yesterday, knowing without knowing. This oracle comes as confirmation that your knowing, mysterious as it is your sacred soul sister talking through you. Trust it and act, or not, accordingly. Okay, just want to, I don't quite like looking pasty. Should we do this sacred honour ritual? Let's do it. Kneel or sit comfortably, preferably on the ground or somewhere you feel grounded and anchored to the earth. That could be on the floor, if practical. Rest your hands on the ground or on your legs and say aloud, I call upon the sacred sister of my soul, the shadow priestess of wisdom in the temple of love. You guide me to love, and under the merciful grace and protection of Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, our relationship is one of respect, care, and divine guidance. May I be blessed with receptivity to your genius and capacity for the grace of growth. So be it. Rest for a few moments. You have finished your ritual. I was going to say, and I finished this reading, but if you guys, any of you would like an angel prayer card, I can pull one for you, if you would like that this afternoon, this morning. We went last night, also got a Guess Who game. Did you? Guess Who? Well, you already know, that is sweet, yes. Would you like an angel prayer card? Moon Cookie, if you're still here. Spotty Pony, Cynthia. I'm getting ready. Yes, ma'am, I'd love one. Okay. Spotty Pony, this one is for you, my darling. Oh, they're quick. The cards are quick. Okay, so quick message for you. Quick message? Well, the message is going to get through quickly. I wish it looked like I had more colour on my face. Okay. I can use it this morning. You most definitely can. Let's have a look and see what the message is for you, Spotted Pony. Study and learning. Quick. I said you were going to get the message quickly. So you're going to be learning something. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Now, this is like your affirmation. So take note or screenshot if you can. But this is is it a little bit blurry? Okay. Study and learning. Spotty Pony. Let's read the message for you, darling. Happy Saturday, original. It's Sunday. Shit. Me and my daughter Meg both thought that yesterday was Friday. She actually went to the supermarket, which she thought was open until midnight, but not on a Saturday night. They're closed at 10 o'clock. So she was like, I was convinced it was Friday. I said, yeah, I spent most of the day yesterday feeling it was Friday. So, because we're thanking God every day now, aren't we? Study and learning. Original, would you like an angel prayer? Cynthia, did you get back to me, darling? And I don't know if Moon Cookie's still on. But let's read this for Spotted Pony. Studying and learning. And just the actual, spotted a pony. You're going to be seeing something. Look at all the signs here in the background. Let's read this for you. Okay, the general message. If you've been considering committing yourself to a new course of study or other form of learning process, your angels are encouraging you to do so. It will allow you to understand more about the strengths and talents you have and help you to create a well-balanced life. You are a natural learner, and by studying something that you are attracted to, there's the point, and studying something you are attracted to, you will be able to channel your energy into it and surpass your expectations. Remember to call on the angels to guide you while you are learning. They will help you access your God-given intelligence. Okay, the expanded interpretation. Spotty Pony, your angels are here to say that you are a lifelong learner. For thousands of years, your soul has travelled this universe learning what life is all about. Your angels are now asking you to see the learning experience in the challenges that you are facing in your life. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? And as you meditate on this question, be aware of any thoughts or flashes of intuition that are brought to you. They are your soul teaching you what you need to know. Every day is another opportunity to learn. Hey, soul sister, I don't want to miss a single thing you do tonight. Yeah. Original, I will pull you a card, darling. Spotty Pony, I was just saying, maybe she was just saying, let's take this as a learning lesson to him. You can't make this stuff up. So blessed we all are, and thank you. You are so welcome, my darling. Original. Okay. So, unless anybody else speaks up and would like a card pulled for them, I will be finishing after this message for Original. Cynthia's here. We must have missed the good. Had the little man's bottom on her hands. Oh my goodness. Would you like a card, Cynthia, darling? Pulling for you. With the little man's bottom on our hands and feet in the air doing a round of Plants versus Zombies. Love it. If you would like me to pull you an angel card, Cynthia, an angel card, well, an angel prayer, then it is so. Original, darling. Let's see what angel prayer would like to come out for you. There's a real nice forward moving with the tapping into the feminine's energy here in the cards. Take time to breathe. Original, take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. So I'm picking up the energy of just watch your breathing. I don't know whether it's a... I've actually felt myself that I've been a little bit chesty. So I was actually breathing through that last night. So take time to breathe and relax. Let's read this card for you, original. There's a big angel behind you here, look. The general message. The angels have seen that you've been rushing around with your chores and hectic schedule, and they see the toll it's been taking on your inner peace. They are encouraging you to take some time out and breathe. It is so important for your well-being that you get some rest and allow your energy to catch up with your physical being. When you have too much going on at once and you rush around, you get less done. So slow down your pace, take your time, breathe deeply, enjoy the air around you, and you will complete your tasks. Original, the expanded interpretation. By taking time out to breathe before you start your day, or at the end, to digest the events of the hours gone by, you will give yourself the time and space to review the positive experiences you've had. When you rush around so much, you see less and don't get to enjoy the peace, the happiness and the blessings. And when you take time to breathe and enjoy the beautiful air, you will also begin to recognise the divine blessings and people in your life. You're here to enjoy life, not rush straight through it. So relax and breathe, and as you do so, you will draw divine angels even closer to your heart. I'm walking. Okay, that's what Original said. I'm walking. Original, there's your message, darling. Cynthia, Bear says, I want to say hi. He says hi. Hi, Bear. Yes, we would love one this morning, please. Okay, let's get you a message. Let's get you and Bear a message. Emily, my youngest, her dad, that was what he would call her, Baby Bear. Just something that they had. Cynthia, we got balance, which is nice because it's not just you, it's you and Baby Bear. Balance. Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance. It's like you come as a pair. Okay, let's read this message for you and Baby Bear. Balance. Take time to balance out your life. You're trying to be everywhere at once. Well, she does have like legs up in the air and little one's bums in the air running around. And all the potty training and come on, give a girl a break. Take time, that's what you're getting, a break. Take time to balance out your life. You're trying to be everywhere at once and you'll be feeling out of sync because of this. Taking time for yourself is an important step, but also balance out your work schedule and home life. I feel that's what you're doing because you've kind of got back out there, haven't you, Cynthia, like with a new position and to add to your previous positions. Your previous positions? Well, your current positions. We have lots of different positions, don't we? I'm just going to take Original's guidance and advice and breathe. Taking time for yourself is an important step, but also balance out your work schedule and home life. When you slow down and create a schedule, you'll feel as though you have more time. Okay. Cynthia, the expanded interpretation. The angels know how busy you are and that you like to do as much as you can. They are here to guide you to balance out your life because they know how tired and drained you feel trying to complete all the tasks you have set for yourself. It's important for you to know what balance is and how much you can do without overexerting yourself in any way. You have the ability to balance out your home, work, family, and social life so that you can feel strong, healthy, and empowered. And it's so necessary to rebalance our lives once we kind of add another thing to the equation, another position, another responsibility. So there is a very much, guys, it's about learning the lesson. It's taking time for yourself, creating that space so that you can breathe and slow down and rest, and you can do it all, and you get more done when you actually just take some time out, and it doesn't have to be long. I always say to people, like, enjoy like your day off, that you class as your day off, rather than running around. If you enjoy just one day off and not do the things that you think you have to do, you will get so much more accomplished. You'll want to do more, and you may not even take the whole day off, but actually just giving yourself a break is the best thing that all of us can do. So I'm going to read the bottom of the decks. She's special. It's time. Yes. Thank you. You're so welcome. Cynthia, another good message in our... I thought that actually said another good massage in our back, and I had the most. I'll tell you after this. Hold on. Another good message in our back pocket and front heart and from the heart. Thank you, Lucy. Love a message we aren't typically preview to. Okay. What does that say? Privy to. So I had a message from my youngest, Emily, and she said to me, I found something. She said, so if you would like a back massage later, I have something that's going to help. And she's got this contraption. I won't describe the contraption too much, but it did send my mind like wandering with all these different attachments. So she has this contraption that has loads of attachments on it, and it's for massaging the back. And last night I was feeling a lot of pressure on my back across here. I suppose like the angel wings. And yeah, I laid on my bed and I allowed her just to work on my back. And then it kind of moved. Well, it didn't move from here, but it appeared not only here, but then at the base of my spine. So yeah, I had a lovely back massage last night. Let's finish with the bottom of the decks. So we have here Metis, wisdom. Very much comes in with today's reading. Walk like an Egyptian. Is she walking like an Egyptian? No, it just looks like... Look, she's sticking her fingers up. Metis. What's that card underneath that wants to be seen? Look. Eros, desire. The enchanted map. Follow the leader in reverse. That's interesting. I'd like to read this message. You can lead yourself. So, but let's see what the message means. I love the reverse meanings. Because they're not always what you think they're going to be. Where's the bloody book? There it is. It played the other day at work. What did, darling? It played the other day at work. You know, we walked through the pharmacy as that girl. Who's that girl? Follow the leader. Follow the leader, follow the leader. Reverse, the follow the leader card offers a gentle push to get up and take the lead. In a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to to fit the problems. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. If your inquiry is about a career or project, you must take the initiative to draw up a proper plan. And if it's about a personal relationship, you must be clear about your intentions and desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the results. Honour your beauty, Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Is it a bit of colour to the face? Such a difference, doesn't it? Holding my breath. Let's not do that. And I think the last cards, well, whereabouts are the Archangel Power Tower? Right there. Oh, I love it when you do it like that, and when you're close up, give me the shivers. 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Okay. And we do have to take care of ourselves, Divine Feminine. First and foremost, it's like happy me, happy family. You have to ensure that your happiness levels. Okay, we're going to say what we're going to say. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the way to say it, or the correct way to say it. It's I'm all for helping and wanting others to be happy, as long as it doesn't compromise my own happiness. My levels of happiness come first. As long as I'm happy to do it, then all's good. The 10 of Gabriel. And, well, let's have a look at the... Have we done all these cards? Yes, beauty. The Rumi cards, please. Let's look at the Rumi message. We've been on for 67 minutes. Okay, it wasn't such a short reading after all. I'm going to leave with this message. Card number 23. Walk like an Egyptian. Okay, the feminine's like walking like an Egyptian, yeah, and then I've got boom, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, 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 shaka-laka, boom, boom. It's like about walking like the dinosaurs. It was a night like this, but a million years ago. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Boom, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom. Good morning, Laurie. I'm finishing with this message, Laurie, which is Star Mother Arrakis. And I may be back on a bit later on, but I imagine it'll be, like, later. 23. That would make it like 11 o'clock tonight. I think I might be on before that, but hey, who knows? We just go with the flow. Not a thing missed. Your presence is always felt. You must have read my mind, Cynthia, because that's what I was thinking. It's like you haven't missed a thing. It's you're here in perfect time. Star Mother Arrakis. You're not missing anything, Laurie. We're not leaving you behind, girl. Let's read this card. Do you want to have a look at the... I like holding it up because it seems to give me more colour in my face, see? Big difference. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. That comes in with, like, you need to take the lead rather than expecting someone else to come and fix things. It's like, I felt that was for the masculine energy. Anyway, no more interruptions. Let me just crack on with this message. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon that has made her own summit. How much longer will you cuckoo like a pigeon? Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. Now this reading at the beginning, well, more towards the beginning part, spoke about she is God inside of you, divine masculine. Your star mother Arrakis dances with your soul on the celestial inner planes. She dances in the embrace of Father Sky, shining white and pale, deep in devotion to the lights behind all that is. Arrakis, dancing star of the heavens, incites our soul to feel the rhythm of life and surrender to it in flow, in grace, stumbling and in play. Like a child who thinks not of the right steps, but just moves with music and with joy. They're talking about Bear here. I think they could be. Like a child who thinks not of the right steps, but just moves with music and with joy, she reminds you to dance freely and from the heart. She reminds you that your soul is constantly dancing with the divine. What better way to connect with the joy and beauty of your soul than to mimic its movements? So dance, beloved, let your being dance. O Arrakis, your bright beauty penetrates even the darkest of minds to remember, remember, remember. She calls out, her voice is music to our hearts. You are a child of heaven, you are born of such regal stuff, dear dancing child of the stars. When you suffer, I send you my comfort, as stars falling from the sky. When you triumph, my dance becomes wild, and light erupts from my heart in all directions. The light becomes music, stirring within you with an urge almost inexplicable, and yet so very deep and real, to make music, to create art, to dance, to play, to be at one with the joyful creative energy that dwells within you, beloved. My arm's hurting now. Wait, oh, I could maybe do this. How do we do this? Lines. A bit better, isn't it? That's a bit better. Star child, earth angel, divine creature. Your star mother keeps an eye on all the wild games happening in the sacred playground of the earth. She will care for you, righteous and true, shining divine justice and protection. No bully shall prevail over you. No bully from within you shall prevail either. No lies, deceit or injustice shall temper your wild truths. Be demanding in claiming her love for you. Learn how to love yourself as she loves you, with wild, unconditional, passionate regard. Be like the child wailing for its mother. Ma, 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 come close. Then she descends like a torrential downpour of devotional light. A tsunami of affection is unleashed. A rampaging cosmic tigress hurtles towards you, her claws gripping the fabric of the skies as she rushes to protect her beloved cub. She will fight for you against the forces that will dull you and dumb you down, obscure your brilliance, and stultify your free form dance into strict choreographed movements. She will pour her luminous essence into every creative, doesn't say that. She will pour her luminous essence into every crevice of your demanding soul, nothing can resist her light. All shall be washed and revived in the outpouring of her luminous love. Then, sated and content, you are the child so secure in the love of the mother you trust in life implicitly, is that how you say that? Implicitly, and in what is brought to your door. You do not succumb to untruths. You do not resist because you are safe, held in the love of the mother. You have no need to resist. What is there to resist? Nothing. There is only the loving truth in your world, and all is at peace in your heart. And should there be cause to stand up and fight for love, for freedom, for light, for her truths of unconditional life, respected and honoured, well, you should be particularly equipped for success. When there is that war to fight, you shall be the warrior who defends the motherland, absolute in your devotion to her ways and empowered through her vast, how do I say this word? Indefatigable, triumphant power. I don't think I said that right, but yes, that's cool. We're moving on. That means we're moving on. Let's just move on to the next sentence. And shall you bludgeon your way with brute force and fear? Of course not. So here is your guidance. Lay down your old weapons, for new technology awaits you. It is the most magnificent of forces, that of divine alignment, of surrender to the Star Mother and her way of luminous potency. From her great vantage point, the vastest problems of our earthly mindsets are merely in need of a quick whipping by the tail of a comet. And this she easily achieves by flicking a strand of her hair or poking out her tongue. Well, I've noticed that my hair really, I could just put it down like that. And I did notice that I kind of held my tongue like, I don't know what I've done something with my tongue just a while back. It's getting noisy now. I think all the children are here, which means it's kitten time and it's cooking time, dinner time. So, here is your guidance. Lay down your old weapons, for new technology awaits you. It is the most magnificent of forces, that of divine alignment, of surrender to the Star Mother and her way of luminous potency. From her great vantage point, the vastest problems of our earthly mindsets are merely in need of a quick whipping by the tail of a comet, and this she easily achieves by flicking a strand of her hair or poking out her tongue. In the hands of a greater being, even your deepest trials will succumb to divine victory. Your ability to take the journey will be strengthened, and your success only a matter of the passing of time. Can you give yourself this gift, this blessing of the love, power, and protection of your star heritage? We all descend from the stars, but some of us are asked to remember to acknowledge the divine parentage from which we come, and to allow the innate divine dignity within to restore us to faith in the path here on earth. No matter how dark life on earth may seem at times, when we remember our holy heritage, we can also realise, yes, I am blessed, held as one with the Mother, who shall not be deterred from great holy purpose. I shall prevail. I forget that and feared. I forget that. I forgot that. I forgot that and feared. But now I remember and am determined once more. Then you shall feel joy and be inclined to dance, to sing, to make your art, and to live fearlessly once again. Okay, I'm so tongue-tied and my eyes are quite blurry, so let's do this sacred honouring ritual, and I am going to say goodbye for now. Open your hands up above your head, and say, through unconditional love and divine mercy, through the blessings of the ancient master and sages, including Brother Rumi, who loves me without condition, who loves without condition, I call upon the blessings of the stars, the remembrance of my divine heritage, and the gift of spiritual success. I call upon the assurance of my soul's triumph and the luminous embrace of the Holy Mother. I honour my soul's need for art and for expression and for creativity now, from a pure and loving place within me. So be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. Page number 109. I have finished this reading, guys. I will catch up with you all soon. Until then, oh my goodness. Until then, let me just read these comments. There was a tiny spider in my car. As long as you go back up, I'll leave you be. He would go back up. He's grown now and was down. And I said, go back up. He went outside instead. That's so fun. Of course you can control all of that, but there's no need to fear spiders. I used to fear spiders. I don't anymore. We're all going about our business. We're all sharing this earth, aren't we? So, but I did have the energy come through earlier about not being able to, like, harm a fly. Our energy is very soft and it's incredibly difficult now without it really affecting, like, your consciousness. Shall I say that? If you were to harm anything, anyone, we're not here to cause harm. We're here to cause love to erupt. Beautiful. Cynthia, he dropped the potty. Full attention. Thank you for the great Sunday service. We love you all. And I love you, all of you too. You all too. All of you. Okay. I will catch up with you guys soon. 82 minutes, 24 seconds. Okay, it is what it is. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.